Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review, collab time. This is an interesting collaboration. I had no idea this was a thing, just because I don't really follow along the beer world anymore. It's way too much to keep up with. But from Cellarmaker and Monkish, I feel like it's rare that Monkish does collabs. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I know Cellarmaker and Monkish collabed on Juice Gymnastics. Is that what it was called? I remember loving that beer back in the day. But this is called Keep the Fame. And this is a Pretty Label double dry hopped double IPA. This was brewed at Cellarmaker. Cellarmaker is in Oakland. They used to be in San Francisco. I don't think their spot is there anymore. Or maybe it's a pizza place. I don't know. Monkish, they are in Torrance and Anaheim. This is kind of a Northern California, Southern California collab. I love it. Beer comes courtesy of my man Pete. I appreciate you, bro. It says 8.2% alcohol by volume, hopped with Citra, Citra Cryo, Simcoe Cryo, and Galaxy. Hearing Galaxy kind of scares me just because Galaxy has been such a fucking dumpster fire the last couple years. We just reviewed the gold can of Pulp from Fieldwork, and there was no date on it, and this one doesn't have a date either. It's so weird to me these dudes aren't dating cans. Like, I remember both. I remember Fieldwork and Cellarmaker and Monkish all dating their cans. This does not have a date on it, so I don't know how old this is. So, yeah, both of these breweries are dope. You guys know that. So I'm expecting some positive beer here. We're using our Monkish glass, because you guys know, when you use proper glassware, beer tastes better. I used to have Cellarmaker glassware. I think I might have broke it. Dude, I've had so many glasses over the years that break. Whatever. 8.2%. I don't drink a whole lot of double IPAs anymore these days, but when it comes to these breweries, I'm stoked on this. And whenever someone's kind enough to share beer, I drink it. So let's do it. This beer looks exactly like Pulp. It is just glowing. Looks like orange or pineapple juice. Finger of fluffy, bright white head. This head is fluffy AF. It's marshmallowy. It looked a little hop-cummy when we were pouring it, but it looks great in the glass. I don't know what it looks like on camera. It might look a little bit darker, but it's like glowing, sunshiny orange juice. Looks awesome. So I say this every time. If this is your first review, welcome. This can of beer has been sitting out for about 10 minutes. I let the chill come off of my hazy beers, hazy IPAs and double IPAs. So if for some reason you're watching this and your beer smell and tastes different, your beer was probably colder than mine. In my opinion, if you've never done it with hazy beer, take them out of the fridge, let them sit on the counter for 10-15 minutes, take the chill off. This beer is still plenty cold, but it really opens the beer up. You can smell and taste so much more, in my opinion, my experience. I'm not going to tell you how to fucking drink your beer. So let's smell this thing. It smells good. It's crazy because this is an 8.2% beer. And the triple dry hop Pulp was 6.9, and that beer was more explosive, but that beer is triple dry hop. This is double dry hopped. I don't know how old this beer is. It's just not as explosive. It smells good. It's very juicy, very orange juice, tangerine, like sweet tangerine. This almost has like a piney like spearminty thing, which I love. It's got a little bit of like an earthy thing, and it's also tropical. It smells sweet, bready. Not like booze though. Over 8%. It doesn't smell like alcohol, but it has a nice, like sweet, like bready, like crackery thing. But yeah, very like citrus heavy, obviously with the Citra, and then it's got like I don't know. I couldn't tell you like what the earthy thing is. It just smells like just kind of like dirty citrus. Not in a bad way. I would say like if you go to a farmer's market, you buy produce and there's still like dirt on it because they haven't washed it all the way. Like you can smell that in your car. Same kind of thing. It smells really nice. Let's go and taste it. Pete, cheers. Appreciate you. Mouthfeel on that's wild. It is super full, creamy. This has the signature classic Monkish pithiness. Sometimes Monkish beers, like triple and double dry hop beers, when they're really fresh, they almost give you like the hot burny thing. This isn't hot burn, but it's very intense as far as like the hot bitterness. It almost gives you the orange juice after you brush your teeth vibe, which people have already, I know, I'm crazy. I love that. When I was a kid, I've told this story a bunch of times. I would brush my teeth And then as I would walk to my bus stop, I would have a little bottle of orange juice and I would drink it. I fucking love it. Like, people are like, you're crazy. Maybe I am crazy, but I enjoy that. You get that in this. It's very intense citrus, citrus peel. Almost like a lemon lime thing. And that just might be like that zestiness, that pithiness, just intense. Like, also talk about like when I drink iced tea, when they put lemon wedges in it, I actually chew on the lemon rind. Again, fucking weirdo, I know. But I think that's why I love hoppy beer so much. I just love like that intense bitterness of IPAs. That's why I think it's my style of preference. I fucking love it. So this is over 8%, doesn't drink heavy. It's crazy drinkable for the ABV. I love that bitterness that it offers. The mouthfeel is awesome. This is very citrus heavy. Orange, tangerine, think those citrus fruits. I was talking about like California cutie, something like that. That earthiness I was smelling, it doesn't feel earthy. Sometimes I'll get like tomato vine, but that's usually from Nelson, not Simcoe. The Galaxy might be offering like a little bit of tropical thing. Thankfully, it's not bad. Unless like that intensity that I'm tasting on my tongue could be like, I mean, it feels like zesty citrus, but it could be like a grassiness maybe. Galaxy has kind of been like grassy and just like not great. It might be that, but it works in this beer because it works well with all that citrus juice that you're getting. So this is a really good collab. Like, would you be able to tell like this is a Cellarmaker or a Monkish beer? No, this is just a really good hazy double IPA. I don't know, again, what the age is on this, but when you have these two dudes making beers together, like, you know, it's going to be fucking fantastic. And that's what this is. This is a really good double dry hop, double IPA. So, again, I don't drink a lot of double IPAs these days. Beer's over 8%. I don't need that in my life. I'm getting old. But something like this is fantastic. So, Pete, I appreciate you sharing it. That's Keep the Fame from Cellarmaker and Monkish. Do you guys have this one? Let's talk about it. I have no clue how old this can is. So maybe they brewed this before and then re-released it. I have no clue. But if anybody knows when this was released, time of recording, today's February 21st. I don't know when this is going to get uploaded, but let me know when this beer was released. It would be interesting to know how old this can is. So yeah, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.